What made you realize your parents had no clue what they were doing? I was 16, and my parents decided it was time I learned to drive. Sounds normal, right? Wrong. My dad said he'd teach me himself because driving school was a scam and he could do it better. This man hadn't driven stick in 20 years and thought turn signals were optional. But sure, Dad, you're the expert. We got in the car, and immediately, things went wrong. He told me to just feel it out when I asked how hard to press the gas. Feel it out? I wasn't trying to channel the car's energy. I was trying not to crash into a mailbox. I jerked forward, stalled twice, and almost hit a trash can before we even left the driveway. My mom was watching from the window, laughing like this was premium entertainment. We finally made it to an empty parking lot, and my dad told me to practice parking. Cool, except he never explained how. He just kept yelling, "Turn the wheel, no the other way, hello," while I'm sweating bullets trying to figure out which way is which. I asked him to clarify, and he said, "It's instinct, you'll know." Sir, my instincts are telling me to get out of this car and walk home. After 10 minutes of this disaster, I accidentally backed into a shopping cart. Not hard, just a little bump, but instead of helping, he got out of the car and said, "You're on your own, I can't watch this." Then he walked to the edge of the parking lot and sat on a curb like a disappointed coach whose team just lost by 40 points. My mom had to come pick him up because he refused to get back in the car with me. When she pulled up, he climbed into the passenger seat, looked at her, and said she's a danger to society. I was still sitting in the parking lot, alone, with the car running, wondering if I was legally allowed to just drive myself home at this point. But here's the kicker. The next day, they hired a driving instructor anyway. When he asked if I'd ever practiced before, my dad looked him dead in the eyes and said, "Nope, first time." The instructor looked at my mom, who just shrugged and said, "We don't know what we're doing." At least they finally admitted it.